With Scott, how do you like the convention so far?
Oh, it's not bad. It's got a nice mellow vibe. The people are very friendly and seem to be excited to be here. So yeah, it's a nice atmosphere.
Are they bringing you a lot of different character storylines from the past, trying to jog your memory on some of those?
Oh yeah, you get a lot of that. You know, you get it's like this is your life whenever you go to these conventions. You know, they give you a little bit of everything. You know, like, oh, do you remember when you did this? And hey, here's that. And so.
Does it spark some new ideas, some new images for you as you talk with a lot of the fans?
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, it's like, you know, you get, it's nice to get feedback of any kind and kind of get the idea of which images people liked, which ones maybe they didn't like, hopefully less of that. But, yeah, it's nice to hear, like, the direct fan reaction and know kind of what people are into, you know, so.
Let me ask you, what got you started? What gave you the big inspiration to really follow this career?
That's a good question, actually. I mean, other comic books, I think. Becoming a fan of comics, I was also a big fan of animation. So animation, even though I didn't become an animator, it influences the look of my work a lot. That fluidity, that sort of bouncy feel that it has. So, yeah.
Comics or animation movies, right? Is that what?
Animation movies, and not so much anime, not so much the Japanese ones, but more like Disney comics or cartoons that I grew up on, Saturday morning cartoons, things like that.
So, what was your favorite hero or favorite mythological?
Oh gosh, I never really had much. I mean, Spider-Man, maybe. I was never really that kind of fan. Really, I just liked the artwork. I liked you know the mix of everything, kind of. So, yeah, it's kind of like more just the overall atmosphere of comics, you know.
So did the teacher catch you doodling on your peachy folder?
I was actually way too uptight as a kid. I probably could have got away with that a lot more than I did. I didn't do much of that sort of drawing in class, that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Are some of your characters alter egos? Is that, you know?
Maybe. I think any artist, they're kind of putting their other internal personality out on the paper, pretty much the one they don't like let the world see, kind of.
So, do you enjoy talking to fans about some other topics when they start talking to you about comics and you start branching out?
You mean like politics and like sports? Yeah, I'm not much of a sports guy. I mean, I'll talk to them about anything usually. Most of the time, they want to talk about comics, so it's like I indulge them and let them sort of do their thing. So.
When you get home, is it comics to the side and you just enjoy yourself?
But as time's gone on, I do collect less and less comics. I go to the comic book store less and less. That's not to be down on comics, but it is like it's so much my everyday life that when you get your free time, it's like the last thing you want to do, you know. So that's true.
One last question. How's it feel to be such an iconic hero to everybody where they're drawn to you?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, so it is nice to get positive feedback from fans and have them sort of say, hey, they thank me personally for what I do. That's always very nice to hear, and I do appreciate it very much.
Hey, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you.